Thank you for purchasing Coop Controls. We are the preeminent manufacturer of do-it-yourself gate openers under the brand Ghost Controls. A high percentage of our customers have something in common. Both typically have gates and chicken coops. Over the last several years, our customers have asked us to design a highly reliable linear actuator similar to our gate opener that can automate their chicken coop. As you are aware, backyard chickens are on the rise, and the healthiest, happiest chickens are free range. Chickens are fascinating animals in that their socialization is as enjoyable as the organic eggs they produce. However, it's important that chickens are secured in their coop at sunset to protect them from predators and released at sunrise to allow them to free range. These smart animals instinctively return to the coop at sunset as they seek shelter from many types of predators that are nocturnal, such as raccoons, bobcats, coyotes, and the neighborhood fox. Coop Controls has been proven in numerous environments over the past several years to allow our customers the ease of having backyard chickens without the daily inconvenience of opening and closing the coop door. Our DC battery-operated product is powered by a premium 7 amp-hour battery and is charged by an AC transformer or solar panel optional accessory if you do not have access to AC power. The following video shows you how quickly and easily you can install a Coop Controls system on your coop. Proper installation, care, and ongoing maintenance of the door is critical to the life of the automatic door operator system. The following items should be considered and addressed if needed prior to the installation of the automatic door operator system. First of all, the door must swing freely throughout its entire range of motion, remaining plumb and level. The door should not swing uphill or downhill when opening or closing. The door must not drag on the ground or coop at any point during its motion. With this installation, we're going to reinforce the door and coop to allow for better operation of the door operator. You will need a 2x4 to complete this procedure. First, open the coop door, and on the inside of the door, measure up from the bottom about 1/3 of its height and mark the door. Cut and attach a 2x4 the length of the door's width to the inside of the coop using the wood screws provided in your kit. Make sure the door continues to swing freely. Now, measure, cut, and attach a 2x4 to the coop on the hinged side of the door opening, again using wood screws, at the same height as the 2x4 door reinforcement. Again, make sure the door continues to swing freely. At this point, if your coop came with gate latches or clasps, now is the time to remove them from your coop. However, keep the old hinges in place at this time, as they will help stabilize the door until your new hardware is installed. Now that the coop and door have been reinforced, we'll attach the hinges supplied with your kit. These heavy-duty hinges are especially designed to work with your coop and should be located at approximately the 1/3 mark from the bottom and from the top of your door. Remember, the old hinges will eventually be removed, but not yet. In your kit, you have an upper hinge and a lower support hinge. On the hinge side of the door, line up the lower hinge with the 2x4 and mark and drill holes for bolts. Use only the provided through-hole bolts, washers, and lock nuts to ensure no movement of the hardware. Once the holes are drilled, install the lower hinge to the Coop as shown, followed by the upper hinge. Use lock nuts and washers to secure the hinges to the Coop. After the hinges are securely in place, remove the original hinges. After removing the hinges, make sure the Coop door operates freely. A stop plate is provided with your kit. Install the stop plate on the Coop door in line with the lower hinge and 2x4. Now it's time to install the operator arm. Align the actuator's rear mounting hole with the lower hinge and insert the clevis pin and secure the pin with the clip. At this point, we need to choose the location of the control box. The control box needs to be mounted at least 12 inches above the ground. Make sure that the cable from the operator arm reaches and attaches to the control box terminals, and that the control box lid can be removed. Also, make sure the photo cell is in an open location. Using wood screws, attach the control box to the Coop. Run the cable from the operator arm up through the strain relief in the bottom of the control box before attaching the wires to the terminals. Attach the cable wires to the control board as shown in your manual. Likewise, now is a good time to select a location for the push button and connect it to the control board as shown in the manual. Your Coop door operator is powered by a 12-volt battery. The connections to the battery are on top of the battery unit. The battery, in turn, is charged either by AC power or by solar power, which is an optional accessory. Finally, connect the control board to your power source as shown in your manual. The transformer terminals are universal, so you can connect the red and black wires to either side of the transformer. Once the wiring is complete, remember to tighten the strain relief on the bottom of the control box to ensure a weather-resistant seal around the wires. On the control board, press and release the cycle button as shown in the manual. Wait until the arm stops at full extension. Attach the front mount bracket to the operator arm, which is now fully extended. Make sure the Coop door is closed and press the door to ensure that it is firmly against the frame. Now place the bracket against the door and mark the edges of the bracket. Before marking holes for drilling, remove the bracket from the arm. When placing the bracket on the door to mark for drill holes, slide the bracket closer to the hinge side of the door about 1/16 of an inch or so. This way, when the door closes, it will be more likely to close to a nice tight fit. Drill the holes for the bracket and attach it to the door with the lag bolt and lag screw. The bolt should be on the hinge side of the door and the lag screw on the stop plate side of the door. Next, press the cycle button to retract the operator arm. open the coupe door and attach the bracket to the operator arm using the clevis pin and clip. Now use the cycle button to close the door. If necessary, you may need to adjust the bracket placement to ensure a tight fit. Once the door is properly operational, tighten the bracket bolts. Be sure to use the cycle button to test your system and adjust the door bracket if necessary. As with gate openers, if you properly install and reinforce the gate, or door in this case, you will enjoy many years of security, convenience, and peace of mind. Be sure that the door is not rubbing the top or sides, and if it's trim, you may want to sand the perimeter so that it closes easily. Once the arm, control box, and push button are installed, please take the time to monitor the coupe for a few days when it automatically closes at sunset to ensure that all the chickens have returned to the coop. If not, our smart controller provides you the opportunity to delay the open and close cycles after the sensor is triggered for up to 1 hour. See the instruction manual for more details. Please be aware of any external lights such as floodlights, heat lamps, or overhead coupe lights that can cause the sensor to believe it's still light enough for the coupe door to remain open. If external lights cause a problem that cannot be avoided, please contact us at Coop Controls to purchase an external photocell, which will allow you to mount it in an area not affected by artificial light. Thank you again for purchasing Coop Controls. As with our new generation of gate openers, we offer a lifetime warranty on the Coop Controls motor gearbox. Our customers are important to us, and we look forward to hearing from you. Please don't hesitate to contact us if we can help you in any way.